little cocky, the trash talking type of thing, but he backed it up. He was very good. He loved competing against anybody. He didn't back down from anybody. Tell you a little story. We played Georgetown. He goes in for a shot against Alonzo Mourning. And Alonzo Mourning fouled him. And so he turns around and he starts trash talking Alonzo Mourning. I said, no, you may not survive this game if you keep doing that. And so that's just the way he was. He did not back down from anybody.
Very good start. Capitalizing their free throw. No pressure on Georgetown. They should Georgetown defense. Shot and good by Joey Brauer. Because what was available on that zone defense, 2-3 primary defense. Joey Brauer taking it right to the basket. On the network, watching tonight's game. Off the glass and deep by Joey Brauer. Brauer, number 4 on the night, point-wise, and back to a 5-point lead. When he really gets his range on that short jump hook, and once he does, he's pretty upstate. Yeah, if he's allowed to put the ball on the floor, one dribble like he did last time, that gets him in a rhythm. Of course, St. Leo's got a couple of days. Joey Brauer, he's got his confidence. He's picking himself up off the floor. He thought he got that long jumper.
He scored well. He was a very good scorer. But his main asset was that he was a team player. He would rather make a good pass for a teammate who made the shot than make one himself. And that's basically why he's second on the list of all-time assist leaders at St. Leo. And he only played 3 years because the 1 year at Clarion he lost. He was a free spirit, I might say, but he always had in his mind that he wanted to play the best he could. He wanted to win. He had some good players around him, and so he basically was the quarterback of the team. You know, he handled the ball, he set it up, he made us go.
And to enshrine Joey Brauer, please welcome once again former coach Tom Phillips.
Like I say, I'm proud and honored to be here to do this. Officially enshrine Joey Brauer in the St. Leo Athletic Hall of Fame. The only thing I can say about Joey is that he is a dynamo. And what I'd like to say is that he is hereby enshrined in the St. Leo Athletic Hall of Fame this 9th day of April 2015 and takes his place with the rest of the greats St. Leo Monarchs Alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present 1994 graduate of class of 2015 Hall of Famer, Joey Brauer.
Wow. This is an amazing thing. I never thought I'd be nervous in a gym, because this is where I've always talked trash and beat down my opponent, but this is crazy. I want to first thank the president of St. Leo. It's an honor to meet you tonight. Fran Radio is also the soccer coach that I used to love when he used to ride on the bus with us when we would take our trips up to Georgetown. Very funny guy. I want to thank Eddie, and definitely want to thank everybody here. I want to thank all my teammates that came tonight. I had teammates coming from Orlando, from Jacksonville, unbelievable. So I always used to pass them the ball, so I told them, you come tonight, I want to pass you some bread, some food, whatever you want, you know? I can score what I want, but I like to pass. That was my game. I want to thank my family, okay? My two sisters are here. We haven't been together in a room for about 10 years, so for us to be able to make it today, and for St. Leo to give me this opportunity means the world to me, and to have us back together. I love y'all. Y'all, I'm from New York, I'm saying y'all, I've been here too long. Wow. Gotta go home. I want to thank, first I want to say rest in peace to my mom and dad up in heaven. They never got to watch me play, not even in high school. So I want to thank them, and this award is for them. I want to say rest in peace to my grandmother, who was lucky enough to see some of my college games, but eventually passed away as well. So this award is for those three, because without them, I wouldn't be here today. I want to thank everybody that came here. I want to also send a tribute to my principal, who I teach. I'm a PE teacher. I love kids. So all the kids here, I love them. All right? I have my principal here, Ms. Martinez, greatest principal in Hillsborough County. I'm trying to get some bonus points. And my assistant principal, my guy, Mr. Valente, great guy, Italian stallion, my man. I want to say thank you for them showing up. I had a buddy who was like a mentor to me. Since I lost my dad when I was 9 years old, Michael Harris, could you stand up, please? Michael Harris, this guy, this is the one. I love him. He was like a big brother in my neighborhood. I grew up in a tough area in Brooklyn, avoiding gunshots. No, I'm kidding. But it was tough. But it was a diverse crowd. And Mike would come home from work. He was a state trooper, just starting out at the time. And I didn't have a father. I had two sisters. We'll talk about them soon. Or whatever. All right? I have two older sisters, and I was the baby. So going out in the neighborhood was always a tough thing, because little Joey, I was always the smallest, even on the team. But I'll go out, and Mike would come home from work, and he would come out and say, I'm going to serve you. That's what he would say every day. And he would come out with these tight blue sweatpants on. And in my neighborhood, everybody cracks jokes on people and this and that. And I would say, come on with your tight pants. And I would break him down, and his mom would call him up. Come on, Mike, I think it's time to go upstairs. I was like, yeah, I got you again, huh? Come on. You know this is not lying. Yeah, that's my man. I have my cousin Mitchell here. I have all my teammates. I even have a competitor here from Florida Southern, one of my good friends. Can you stand up, Johnny Saunders? Another all century. Very nice person. He's from the Bahamas. I know people there. That's fine. Sit down now. Thank you. All right, let's move on. I'm feeling good now. Now, Mr. Antolino, you've been coming to my games and still going and watching me play in the old leagues. I pull hamstrings. I pull muscles I never thought I had. Never was hurt, playing in college. And thank you for always supporting me. Okay, my sister Carrie, thank you for helping me make it in life and getting me to St. Leo. Funny story is I started in Clarion, like Coach Phillips said, my freshman year. My grandma raised me when my mom and dad passed away, and when I signed to go to Clarion, Pennsylvania, it was 6 hours away from Brooklyn. So 2 months, 3 months into the school year, I get a phone call from my sisters. They're now down in Florida. Nanny's moving to Florida. I said, no, if she's moving, I'm dropping out. I'm leaving. I'm not staying in college. So they were like, no, you have to stay. You have to stay. There was no social media, no internet. I had VCR tapes that my sister made for me to send to colleges, because my high school was a decent school, but there were so many better schools in Brooklyn that we were kind of like under the bus, so no one was going to recruit me. So I went to Clarion, and I said, no, I got to go home. So they said, come home at Christmas to Florida. They lived in Boca Raton at the time. I flew down there. The weather was beautiful. I was in Clarion, Pennsylvania. It's an hour outside of Pittsburgh, freezing. My coach there had us running at 10 degrees, and I was like, I can't handle this. I'm leaving. So they said, no, go back in January, try it out. I said, okay. So they flew me back. A week later, I was crying, calling collect. You have a collect call from Joe? No, we won't accept. I said, damn. I asked people to borrow quarters, because back then, you know, I'm old. Payphones, Cameron, that's my daughter. We'll talk about her in a second. I was putting money in, and Carrie, please don't hang up. I can't be here. I promise I'll get into a college. I promise. And they said, okay. So I signed out, and I didn't know if I was ever going to play or go to college again in my life. And I went back to Boca Raton, and I started going with my sister. Carrie took me down to Palm Beach Community College, and I just started playing basketball with the team after school every day. We were in like February, March now. The season was over. And I was just trying to land a school for the next year. I didn't care where I went. So the coach at Palm Beach took my videotape and sent it to Florida Southern, St. Leo, and University of Tampa. And St. Leo, my man Mike Madigan right there. Stand up, buddy. I know you don't want to like the attention, but stand up for me, please.
Wait, can I sit down now?
Yeah, you can sit. He once picked me up at the game and put me on my good side. I'll tell you that. He made me a man. So Coach Madigan, I got on the Amtrak, and I met him at the Amtrak station. And after the visit here, you know, beautiful women, whoa, this is a nice place. I think I could go here and go to college and, you know, graduate and play basketball. And I went home, and they offered me a scholarship, and I came back in August, and the rest was history. I was a starting point guard for the next 3 years and had a beautiful time. And I graduated with a degree in physical education, and for the last 17 years I've been a PE teacher in Hillsborough County, and I love children. I have my daughter in the audience who's battling a sinus infection tonight, but I had to get her healthy. And she made it, and I'm excited. This is probably the best moment besides her being born in my life, to be enshrined with the guys beside me and all the other that have been in St. Leo's, you know, Hall of Fame. The last person I want to talk about is my sister, Melinda Brauer, who, without her, this wouldn't be possible. Those videotapes, she came to every game I've ever played from high school to college. She didn't get to the Georgetown games, I don't think, but she watched those on tape. They were on the Sunshine Network. We did have cable then. So she got to watch me there, and she would send my tapes out. I'm sorry, I want to fight today. She would send my tapes out, and Clarion, you know, they recruited me, and I signed to go there. And without her making those tapes, like I said, we played in a very strong division with a lot of ex-NBA players. I don't know, Stephon Marbury, a lot of players, and my school was really on the bottom, in the middle. They weren't that good. I had good numbers, but they just weren't recruiting out of there. So when Melinda made my tapes and sent them out, a lot of schools started, you know, looking at me. And Melinda's been there. I mean, I would look into the stands at St. Leo. Coaches would look at me like, well, who are you looking at? I'm the coach. I'm like, no, she's my coach. I'm not going to be able to go home tonight. You guys, you know, I'm going to get called all night in the room if I don't listen to her. Being a younger brother, I know she was like my mom, you know. She didn't really like that role later on in life. I call it now, I don't want to hear it, Joey. I'm still Joey. You know, I said, Joey, listen. And, but she made me the man I am, and I appreciate that. Being at St. Leo and at Clarion, I had 4 coaches in 4 years, which is crazy. As a point guard, I was like a freshman every year learning a new system. So to be up here is like, wow, I can't believe that I was able to adapt to that. I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn, but it's kind of special.
Don't trash talking here.
I don't toot his own horn. Just my fault. But it was tough every year coming in with a new coach and not knowing what you're going to get, or if he wants to go bring somebody else to be his point guard or this and that. So I was able to withhold all that and be the starting point guard all 4 years in all my schools that I attended, and to play under Coach Phillips, Coach Madigan, Coach Smiley, and at Clarion I had a great coach, Ron Wright. All those coaches helped me become the father that I am today. Okay, basketball helped me. Without basketball, I wouldn't be a teacher today. I don't know how I would have academic, you know, how I would have went to college. Okay, growing up without my parents, you know, we had a decent amount of money, but to come to St. Leo every kid's dream is to leave New York and go to Florida. So when I left Pennsylvania, I was ready to, you know, hitchhike if I had to. If they wouldn't answer that phone, I was leaving. I was. And so I want to thank everybody here, all my teammates. Like I said before, without you, this wouldn't be possible. My coaches, my family, my daughter, that's the reason why I breathe every day, is to wake up and to make sure that she's doing well. I mean, like I said, she was sick all week, and every morning that she woke up, I said, do you want to stay home today? And she said, no, Daddy, I don't want to fall behind in class. She's in 8th grade. And I'm like, whoa, my grandma or anybody told me to stay home. Yeah, I'm playing basketball in the house. You know, so I'm so proud and been blessed to have a daughter. And, you know, and I continue to hope that she continues to grow and be a role model for other people out there, as I'm trying to do for all the students in Hillsborough County. So I'm going to stop this now because I'd rather go play a game or something. If y'all want to play, we can meet afterwards. Okay? But thank you, everybody. It's been a great time seeing everybody, and I will be here. You will get my $100 every year or even more, okay? Because it's all about giving back. In St. Leo, I'm proud of everything that you have become. Because when I was here, we were the Monarchs, but I was there when it transitioned to the Lions in '94. And what's funny is my coach Smiley came in and we changed the theme to Welcome to the Jungle. And it kind of still seems like that 21 years later. We went to meet my other two captains. One was enshrined last year, Jason Sauter. We went to the Lowry Park Zoo and we took a picture. It was on our media guide with the Lions.